Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm in a different spot, but it should be good for filming these kind of videos. Anyway, this video, I want to start off by saying we do not normally get political on the channel, but this is something we felt we really needed to talk about. I'm speaking for both Rob and myself. So, feel free to go ahead and click out of the video now if you don't want to listen to any further, because everyone has the right to their own opinions and everything. Wouldn't say that you don't, but it's just ours and how we feel about what's happening right now. So, as everybody should know by now, the Supreme Court of the United States has overturned Roe versus Wade. Now, that means that the power to decide if abortion is legal or illegal now goes to states, and there is a whole bunch of red states mostly where it is now completely illegal. And that is extremely dangerous. We did not agree with that at all. It was a really sad day for women in America. And I'm telling you right now, it is not going to stop at just abortions and Roe versus Wade. Now that they've done that, they're already talking about gay marriage and privacy in the bedroom and contraceptives. People need contraceptives not just as birth control. People have certain medical conditions that are controlled by the contraceptives. If they don't have them, they probably can't do anything and their lives are done, basically. And that's not fair. And it just really makes us sad and angry, because as a woman, it feels like I've lost some rights now, like with everybody else, basically. And it should scare you. It scares me, and it should definitely scare you, because they won't stop. Like I said, they won't stop at just abortions. See, they're power hungry, and they want control. They are scared that they are losing control. They're losing control of their power, and they do not want that at all. And so, this is what they're doing. They are going after the minority groups that can take that power from them, starting with women. Of course, because, like I said, they don't want to lose their power, and they're scared of losing their power, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to go after the minority groups that can take them down. And now it's time that we really need to take them down. We got to stand up. We need to fight for our rights. And it's extremely important. I mean, they are not pro-life. I don't care if anyone says that they are pro-life. These people are not pro-life. They are pro-birth. They do not care what happens to the baby once it's born. They do not care about what happens to the mother or the person who has to carry that baby. They do not care if that baby is going to be born so disabled that they won't live an hour after it's born. They just want it to be born. They don't care what effect that's going to have on the person carrying that baby. They don't care if that person carrying that baby could die unless they get an abortion. They would rather have the person die than get an abortion. That's not pro-life. Okay? Point blank, that is not pro-life. That is pro-birth. They don't care what happens to the kids once they're born. They're going to go in the foster system. Do you know how many unwanted children there are going to be now? As if our foster system isn't already messed up and overloaded as it is. I mean, a lot. And that's not fair to them. And it's definitely not fair to the people and the women who have to carry these babies. And what about not just health of the person that's carrying baby that could die? You have ectopic pregnancies and miscarriages that women and people who are carrying these, if that happens, carrying these fetuses, these children, if that happens to them in certain states, they can be charged for that. That's natural. They're already hurting, having to lose that child that in most cases they want. And because they had a miscarriage, it's going to be considered an abortion, and that's illegal. What? We should all be scared. We should all be scared. This country is going back 50 years. I'm telling you right now, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is rolling in her grave. This is not good. And like I said, they're not going to stop here. They're going to go after gay rights and contraception and privacy in the bedroom, and they may even go as far as interracial marriages and voting rights. Because That's who they are. And they're liars. You can't believe a single word they say. What we gotta do, election day, you have to get out and vote starting in November. In every election that you can vote in, get out and vote in the right people that can stop this, that can change this. It's gonna be a long process, but we gotta do it. Find a protest, sign online petitions, share information, all of that helps. Because this needs to be undone. Need to codify Roe versus Wade somehow. And, it just has to be. If we don't fix this one, there's no stopping them. And it's messed up. I mean, and not just that. There are a few that have exceptions for health of the person carrying the baby, but none of them, just about none of them, have exceptions for rape and incest. That's messed up. They've already, the person is raped and he's pregnant, is already traumatized enough, and now they have to carry the baby of their rapist? No. And what about that little girl who's been repeatedly raped by her uncle or friend or whatever, and she ends up getting pregnant? Her little body has to carry that baby to term and give birth. Children's bodies are not made for that. They're going to force that little girl to do that. She's already traumatized enough, and now they're going to force her to give birth. Really? We should all be scared. And, it's completely messed up. The fact they were able to even do this. They have no conscience. They have no heart. They have no brains. They only think about themselves and their money and their power. That's it. And we just gotta do something about it. Do whatever you can, because it's gonna get very, very dangerous in this country, especially for women, because it's not gonna stop abortions. It's gonna make them go back to when they were done in the back alleys with coat hangers and dangerously, and so many women died because they're still gonna get abortions no matter what. They're gonna find a way. And I'm glad that there are actually states, blue states, that still have it legalized, and you can go there and you will not be penalized for getting an abortion. Now, if you go home, hopefully they won't find out where you're from that's what you did. Because I don't know what would happen there, but I'm just glad there are safe haven states. That's really good. As for my state of Virginia, we have a Republican governor now, which we haven't had in a very long time, and he does want to put a 15-week abortion ban in effect. Now, I'm not sure he'll be able to do that, because as far as I remember, our legislative General Assembly is still majority Democrat, if I remember correctly. What I'm hoping. I think. But, so, you may have a hard time getting that passed. We'll see. I don't really remember. Do not take my word on that. I believe it is, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah. It's really, really sad. And it angers me and a lot of people, and it should scare you too. Because again, they're not going to just stop at abortion. They're going to go after gay marriage and everything else. You're a minority. You already know what it feels like. Now they're coming for the government. The government would rather regulate women's bodies than regulate guns. They don't care about the kids in the schools getting shot and killed. They don't care about kids who are alive today. They're in the foster care system. They don't care about the kids who are alive right now being abused, going hungry, in poverty. They just want kids to be born. They want to force women to give birth. You know how wrong that is. Really. They care more about their guns and their money than anything else. Because they know it's going after the weaker people. And they can control the weaker people. At least they think they can. But they won't. And that's what they're trying to do. So, that's pretty much it on that. And, like I said, this is just our opinions. Everybody has the right to their own opinions. I never bash anyone for anyone else's opinions. We just felt that we needed to speak on this. Like I said, we don't normally go political. So again, if it's not your cup of tea, move on to other videos. We're okay with that. But in case there are any hateful comments in the comment section, I'm going to tell you right now, we probably will not be responding to those, because we just don't respond to that kind of stuff. But you can leave any comments you want. Doesn't mean we're going to respond to them. We'll see what happens. And as I saw TikTok crack me up. So, Gregory Johnstone, he's hilarious. If you see his TikTok videos, he does ones. My favorite ones are when he does a phone call to Ukraine and Belarus and Russia. They're hilarious. But the one that I saw about Roe versus Wade, England had called the U.S. about it. He had called us the divided states of embarrassment, which is 100% true right now. I'm just saying, it's hilarious, but it's also true. Yeah, the whole world is just embarrassed for us right now. Just about the whole world, I would say. Anyway, that is all I have for that. And again, please get out and vote. Sign petitions, share information, find a rally, do anything you can, because we have to do everything we can to fix this and protect our rights, because if we don't stand up now, they're not going to just stop with us. They're going to go after gay marriage, they're going to go after contraception, they're going to go after privacy in the bedroom, even go after interracial marriage after that, and they may even go all the way after voting rights. If you're a minority of any kind, you should be scared right now. But you should also be angry and use that anger towards fixing this. You're the only ones that can do it. That anger, that's what's going to do it. But no violence. Because we don't need that. There's enough of that already. So, peace and love. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, I hope you did. If not, that's okay too. Like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to click that little bell icon so you know when next video is coming out. And thanks for watching.